I've decided to tackle a new painting challenge. That means unlocking a new skill. These are my champions of Slanesh, and I base them in Muso Black. It's time to get out the airbrush and learn to Zenithal Prime. From Muso Black, I went to Pro Acryl Dark Medium Gray, and I added some Turbo Dork Thinning Medium so that the paint wouldn't clump up as I sprayed. From what I understand, Zenithal is basically the slap chop of the airbrush. By gradually bringing up the colors from black to the highest highlights, I can then use contrast paints or speed paints to get true color variance. Holding the model at a 45-degree angle and doing a light spray with my airbrush, you can see that I'm starting to bring up the color. I am only spraying from the top because I want the shadows to stay shadows. The reason I use Muso Black on the bottom is so that when you look at the figure from a 3D perspective, you'll be able to see depth of color. I think I finally understand what contrast paint means by doing this project. These shadow building techniques allow there to be true contrast in the color. The next layer is bold titanium white. I did the same mixture process. I slightly altered the angle, but then I started to spray on that white for the highest highlights. I'm doing this so that when the contrast paint hits those highlights, you'll see some color variance on the final solid base color. The next step is to lay down a good base for the purple I want to use. No, I am not painting blueberries. These are definitely Emperor's Children. But according to the color wheel, somewhere in the blue and green family is a really good base color for purple. But don't take my word for it. Here's the actual color wheel. See, blue is a good support for purple. After getting this final highlight color painted on, it was time to go in with the Citadel paint. Luxion Purple Contrast. This is the part of the project where I really had to trust the process. When the contrast paint first goes on, it's not readily apparent how well the contrast is going to work. But as it started to dry and collect in different spots on the figure, I saw the magic coming through. There are oh so subtle variations in the top layer. By using these very thin undersprays, that allows there to be true contrast within this top layer. Yes, there are going to be portions of the model like the weapons and helmets that I'm going to have to add additional detailing to. But overall, this was a sensational way to add overall base color to my models. As we spin them around, you can see they turned out beautifully. I can't wait to employ this technique on future models.